Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting to get caught up on our Illit content. This is Almond Chocolate. In the reaction video, I wasn't sure if this was going to be in Japanese or Korean since they've put out both versions, but it is in fact the Japanese one. If you want just the reaction, feel free to check that video out. Otherwise, this is the one where I'm going to get more into the lyrics, my interpretation, and things that I see in the video. So let's take a look. Okay, so we got our lyrics over here. Let's get started. So they're like, the video is just showing old school filming. This instrumental I mentioned in the reaction video, it's like old school 90s R&B meets like a teen Disney type of vibe, but then as soon as the lyrics start, or I should say the vocals, that vibe kind of goes out the window and we have a more innocent but somewhat mature love song. See, like that certain vibe it had before is just not there now, which is fine. It just threw me. I like how everything here is blue. Like she's looking for another pen or marker and it's still going to be the same color. Oh, wait, hold up. I missed one. There's a green one. Anyway, all right. So verse 1, you're my remedy, a precious presence. Even if I can't reach you, just seeing you is pleasant. But why do our eyes keep meeting? You're in a distance I can't reach. So it's almost like this person, maybe they're a friend, and this person wants them to be more than that, but then like they still feel this kind of connection when like, but why do our eyes keep meeting? Because when your eyes meet, there's a more intimate connection there. Not necessarily always a romantic or attracting interest, but in this type of context, that's what's happening. But then you're in a distance I misread that. It says you're in a distance I can reach, not can't reach. So it's saying like you are close enough that I can kind of do something about it. But okay, the lyrics here are different. I always have that problem. Not sure which one to go with. So everywhere I go, we're always meeting. Okay, that's way different than over here. Everywhere we go, we're always meeting, or everywhere I go, we're always meeting, or you're in a distance I can reach. It's the same kind of concept, but vastly different lyric interpretations or translations. Whatever. Okay. It doesn't change anything as far as my assessment of the meaning. Just eating the almond chocolate. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to go with the video because the lyrics over here are so vastly different. Like, just as a real quick type of comparison, the more I know, the more I want to know, just one little bite, and I'm lost in a taste I never dreamed of. Over here, it's same thing as the first line. Oh God, this can't be real. The more I know, the more I want to know, just one little bite, and I get drawn into the interesting taste. So very similar, but not the same. So when it's like she's getting a small taste of that. I don't know if it's love or just attraction. Given the cute vibe, I'm going to go with love. But it's like being really close to that person is like that little morsel. And the taste is being compared to this almond chocolate, which is, you know, sweet on the outside, bitter on the inside. So it's like a duality. Okay, let's keep going. I wish my lyric pages lined up better with the videos. There's the bittersweet taste I was mentioning. So here's part of they're describing the bittersweet, the good and the bad. Or I shouldn't say bad because bitter isn't bad. It's just not ideal usually. But there's a reason bitter is an actual flavor profile because it can be complementary. But so there's no way out. I'm already addicted. So she's been drawn into this person too far. She can't get away now. But she doesn't care. Heart's overflowing. Okay, that was literally the next line. Those lovely eyes, the warmth of your hands. So those are the sweet qualities when we talk about bittersweet. But then we also have the cheeky words and the runaway smile. Although you could also think of the runaway smile as another sweet part. But the cheeky words would be more along the lines of the bitter aspect. So one by one in my heart's folder, it's just basically like think of an actual folder you would take to school or a folder on your desktop computer where you just file things away. So she's keeping all of those things like memories filed away. I had a memory of you. And we also see the photographs. We see them putting a photograph in the locket. Ain't that the truth? So this, you're my energy, say goodbye to worries. So like finding comfort in this person. But then love's a tricky thing. It gives rise to new worries. And that's absolutely true. That's so relatable. Like think of how many times you have felt better because your loved one, your crush, whatever, returned your feelings and you had a great time with them. But then think if you've ever had to worry, are they okay? You know, are they healthy? Are they happy? Are they cheating? You know, like, I'm not saying that this is, you know, moving on to that, but those are all new worries that come with being with someone that you don't have when you're by yourself. Still trying to learn what love is. That's a cute way of saying that my heart's getting louder. Like, you know, my kind of like, almost like my heart is fighting with my brain, but my heart is winning. She doesn't necessarily say that she's having doubts or anything in her head, but the heart getting louder simply just implies that it's overshadowing something else in her head or maybe her friends, whatever. And then she's making something here, and I can't tell if she's doing a good job or not. I don't know what these are supposed to be. But Wani's cake did not turn out well. It's very cute, but it like collapsed. So, I'm a real lucky girl. Shout out to Lucky Girl Syndrome. So now we're back to the chorus here. And we're trying to knit something. Right, she made little telephone earmuffs. So nobody could see, when she says nobody could see your hidden charms but me, kind of, it's almost like saying like this person, maybe no one else approves of them, or maybe no one else likes them, for whatever reason, but she can see through whatever that exterior is to the hidden part beneath, which again kind of implies that almond chocolate type of, except in reverse, you've got the bitter on the outside, sweet on the inside in this case. So she actually described it there when she said like melt so sweetly as the bitter flavor spreads. So it's like that bitter exterior is melting away and all of a sudden like I'm left with this really sweet person inside. What did she get all over her fingers? I knew she was crying, but I didn't see the tears until... Aww. My little baby Wonnie's crying. Don't cry, Wonnie. I know you're sad because your cake turned into a mess. But it's fine. He's gonna love it. I promise. Okay, I shouldn't promise, but he's probably gonna love it. These ad-libs are gorgeous. See, there's that part, thinking of you always, I hope you're well. Also a nice little almond up here. But I mentioned earlier, some of the worries you have when it comes to being with someone. And so, we're kind of playing on that here with this note. Oh yeah, she wrote a letter and put it in there before. I just didn't read it because I don't know how. She blew out the candles, made a wish, presumably that they would be together. I don't know what that production is. It's almost like a wavering in the instrument, but that's the thing that made me think of like 90s R&B, because it was really popular with, groups like TLC and 3LW and stuff like that here in the West. But anyway, alright guys, that was Almond Chocolate. Super cute song, great vocals. Love that we actually got a chance to hear them sing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. Also, shout out to our Patreons. Thank you guys for your support. If you're not familiar, Patreon subscribers get access to things that we can't put here on the YouTube channel. For example, I just started a new survival show called Be My Boys. So we have episode 1 over there. Episode 2 will be up very shortly as well. But also, paid subscribers get guaranteed prioritized requests sent to the top of the request queue every month. So feel free to check that out. If you want to get a request done, but you don't want to go through Patreon, there's a PayPal link you can look at as well in the description. So appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you for the next one. Take care, everybody.